So I can lose those 15 Ks and 15 kilos, and then I can run a bit faster.
I always watch what I eat, mate. Doesn't mean it's always good, but
yeah, true. Yep.
Yeah, that hamburger looks really great. Yep. Okay, down she goes.
When you think about it, though, Nutella, it's made of nuts. It's technically healthy.
Well, yeah. Nutella's good. Only a little bit, so. Hey, so Shannon, what with the other team members, like how visually impaired are the team members?
So we all range. We have a totally blind player in there, Kadek. So we have classifications also in our teams. We have A's, B's, and C's. This is probably a better way to explain it. So we have probably 4 C players, which I'm one of them. So a C player is person with limited visibility and high skill, or high mobility, high skill at football. A B player is limited visibility and not really right there as a C player, if you know what I mean. And a player is a totally blind player. So we range from pretty good vision, just on the cusp of legally blind, down to totally blind.
Yeah, can you explain to us how the totally blind play football? Like that's a challenge, man.
Oh, it is, and makes me so grateful for what I have left of my vision, also. But we play with so Sharon make our bowls, like you'd know, Andy. Sharon, what a Sharon is? A Sharon football is it's got a buzzer in it, and it's really hard to explain, but the best way to describe it is like a smoke alarm noise, but it's constant, but not as loud. So it's constant. So they track the ball. So your totally blind player would only play forward or in defense in the goal square. So the goal square is 5 to 6 meters wide and about 3 meters, 5 to 6 meters long, about 3 meters wide. So I'll play solely in there because they can't run around. And a mark or a catch can they can have a mark or a catch like handballed to them instead of a kick about 5 meters away, and they'll face to wherever that they hear that buzzer going.
Wow.
It's an amazing game. If you just look up Victorian Blind Football League on Facebook, there's live stream games there, and it's
okay, that's awesome, man. Well, Doug will do that. He'll add the link to this and mention it on the podcast again, like you just did. Wow, that's just incredible.
There's amazing people playing the game.
Boy, I can't imagine, mate. Like just because you just take it for granted, when you've got all your senses, Yeah,
100%. And also at the club too, we got a wheelchair team.
Oh, wow.
So 6 of the AFL clubs in the league have got, 5 of the AFL clubs in the league have got a wheelchair team. Only 2 of the 18 AFL clubs have got a blind team at the moment. So we just haven't got the player pool to grow that. But we have other teams just called the Bombers and the Dogs, but they're not AFL affiliated.
Right.
Yeah.
Gee whiz, that's awesome. Well, we'll have to, down the track, see if you can get in contact with some of the, the wheelchair football players and, get what I'd like to do is like next time we'll grab, say, a few of your teammates, like 2 or 3, and all have a bit of a chat on here so you can share a bit more of the stories, what it's like playing footy, and be great to get some of the wheelchair football players on.
Yeah, that'd be great. And I think they jump to the opportunity to do that too.
Yeah. Well, the thing about the channel, or anyone who does, programs like this and podcasts, is somewhere out there, someone's going through what you did, what we did, I did, they did. And so someone goes, oh, wow, I wonder if there's something like that happening here. So you could simply inspire someone to maybe start one up or find where one is in their own country. So yeah, that's really awesome.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Yeah, that's great. Doug, we've probably nearly run out of time, but back to you for the last few minutes of some more questions, Doug, before we complete the first session with Shannon.
Yeah. So Shannon, how do you think your story can impact the world?
I don't really think about it like that. I'm just somebody who wants to go out there and get out there and do it. It's just little old me, so I can't see how I don't know. Yeah,
I'll answer that one for you, and it's your wife. So you're now the wife to everybody else, and saying to people who are sitting there, going, it's a tough time. You're now doing what your wife said and said, hey, guys, just what you said then. Get up, get off your couch, do what you got to do, get some help, talk to people, find, like I'm involved with coaching a few vision, impaired people through Vision Australia, maybe doing one with the guide dogs, with, blind people for creativity and arts.
Yep.
So you just already said it, mate. Your wife did it for you. You now have the opportunity on here, just through people listening to you, to hit thousands of people. And out of that, somewhere in that group, someone's going to go, okay, wow, I can do something.
Yeah, true. I suppose in saying that, if it only resonates to one person, then I suppose the job's done. Yeah.
Well, through your wife saying it to you, you're one person, and now you've impacted, the team that you're with now, and you possibly might get a full-time job out of it. Just the fact that your wife said, hey, come on, get up, and look at you now. Totally different guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
that's awesome, man. Well, thanks, mate, for taking your time. Doug, back to you, buddy, while we finish up.
Yeah. So Shannon, where can people find you?
So I'm on Facebook. I don't really do Instagram. On Facebook. Just find me on Facebook. Shannon Jones. That's it. That's it. That's just me.
All right. Yeah, Doug will put all those up on the and people can start following you, or maybe even ask you some questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. Well, really good listening to your story, Shannon. And we're going to come back a little bit down the track, and maybe in that meantime, you could probably grab a couple of other players and see if they would like to have a little panel with us and just share their journeys of what it's like playing blind football.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, they'll probably jump at the opportunity to do that. Like, everyone's got a story.
Yeah,
yeah. Everyone's got a story. Everyone's got a journey, I think. And it's been amazing speaking to you guys too. So thanks for having me on.
Yeah, well, thanks for sharing all that, mate. It's been fantastic. Doug, back to you, buddy.
All righty, everyone. We'd like to thank Shannon for appearing on the show, and thanks to Andy for his mentorship that led to the RNU platform. And we'll see you next week for the next episode of Relentless and Unstoppable.
And thanks to Doug Kenny for being the greatest host in the world.
Thank you.
And thanks to you guys for having me again. It's been a pleasure.